In the previous class, we discussed about factors affecting international flow of funds. In that, we discussed about causes of international flow of funds, three causes: international trade flow, international portfolio investment, and direct foreign investment. Basically, in that, we discussed about international trade flow. In international trade flow, that which factors are affecting international trade flow, we discussed about inflation, we discussed about national income, we discussed about government restrictions, exchange rates, and then we discussed about interest rates. Today we are going to discuss factors affecting international portfolio investment. You know about portfolio investment. In the previous classes we discussed about portfolio investment. That suppose if you are here in Afghanistan and the people of Afghanistan, they are going to invest their money in this country. Suppose this is USA, and they are investing their money in bonds and shares to earn interest and dividend. Their aim is not to get more than 50% shares. They are not going to take more than 50% shares. If it is less than 50% shares, we call it portfolio investment. Portfolio investment. But if it is more than 50%, if the aim is to get more than 50% shares, then it will be called FDI. So here, the people of Afghanistan, they are investing their money in USA, in bonds and stocks, and their aim is to earn interest and dividend. We call it portfolio investment. Now here, which factors are affecting international portfolio investment? So the first factor, it is tax rates on interest and dividends. Investors will normally prefer countries where the tax rates are relatively low on interest and dividends. See, if this is another country, this is another country, this is another country. Suppose you have different options: 1, 2, 3, 4. You can invest here, you can invest here. So where will you invest? You will invest in that country in which the tax rate on interest and dividend, it is relatively low. Suppose you want to invest $100,000. Now on this $100,000, suppose you earned $10,000 in interest or dividend. Now suppose here in USA, the interest rate on the tax rate on interest and dividend. Suppose it is 20%. Means whatever you are earning, its 20% will be deducted from you and it will go to the government account of USA. This is suppose Australia, this is India, this is Pakistan. Now here the tax rate is 20. Suppose here in Australia it is 15. Here in India, suppose it is 15 or 14, and here in Pakistan, suppose it is 25. So you will invest your money in that country where the tax rate is low. Why? 10,000, they will deduct 20% of 10,000. In USA, they will deduct 15% of 10,000. In USA, they will deduct 14% of 10,000. In India, and they will deduct 25% of 10,000 in Pakistan. So which is beneficial for you? 14%. Why? Because here they are deducting less taxes. So if the taxes are low, you will invest your money in that country. So if tax rate on interest and dividend it is low, so you will invest your money in that country. I think it will be clear. Then, so where more investment, more portfolio investment will be done in that country where the tax rate on interest and dividend it is what it is low. So more people will tend to go to India for investment, for portfolio investment. Why? The tax rate on interest and dividend it is low in India. Nobody will go here because it is 20. Nobody will go here because it is 25%. So majority of people they will go to India and Australia, 14 and 15%. But majority it will go to India. Why? The tax rate on interest and dividend it is relatively low. Then the next thing is interest rates. Money tend to flow to countries with high interest rates. Now, more portfolio investment will go to country where the interest rate is high. Why? Suppose this is Afghanistan, this is one country, this is other country, this is other country, and this is other country. Suppose here the interest rate is 16%. Here the interest rate is 13. Here the interest rate is suppose 11, and here it is suppose 9%. Now you are here in Afghanistan, you have $100,000 and you want to invest this money to earn some money. So where will you invest? In bonds, interest. And where will you deposit your money? In banks where the interest rate is high. On 1 lakh you will get 16,000 here. On 1 lakh you will get only 13% here. On $1 lakh you will invest 11%. You will get 11% here. and on 1 lakh you will get 9% here. So in which country people will invest their money? They will invest their money here. Why? Here the interest rate is high. So more and more people and countries and banks and financial institutions, they will invest their money, they will give loans, or they will purchase bonds here in this country. Why? Here the interest rate is high. That is how much? 16%. Then the next thing is exchange rates. So that country in which the interest rate is high, more portfolio investment, more and more people and companies, they will invest their money in portfolios here in that country in which the interest rate is high. Then the next thing that is affecting portfolio investment is exchange rates. Foreign investors may be attracted if the local currency is expected to strengthen. Now look at this. This is Afghanistan. Suppose $1 it is equal to 80 Afghanis. Now you have suppose you have $80,000. Sorry, 80,000 Afghanis. And you want to invest this money in portfolio. Where will you invest? You will invest it in that country whose currency will become strong in the future. Suppose you got these three options. Now suppose this is Pakistan, this is Australia, and this is USA. One Afghani, it is equal to 2 Kaldar, and one Afghani, one Australian dollar, it is equal to, this is A, Australian dollar, it is equal to, suppose 100 Afghans. Now you have these three options, 1, 2 and 3. So where will you invest your money? These 80,000 Afghans. Keep in mind, this 80,000 Afghans, you are investing in bonds and shares. So if you will invest this 80,000 in Pakistan, your money will become 1,60,000. Why? 80,000, one Afghani is equal to 2 Kaldar, so you will invest your money here in Pakistan, so it becomes 1,60,000. You invest this money here in Pakistan and you earned, suppose you earned 20,000 on this money in bonds and shares. Now when you will convert it back to Afghanis, so again exchange rate is, suppose 1 Afghani is equal to, suppose it becomes 3. It becomes how much? Because Pakistani currency, its value, it is devaluing. So suppose it comes down to 3 Afghanis. So now you will convert it back to Afghanis, so it becomes 3 6 are 18, 3 6 are 18, 3 6 are 18. So you will get only 666.66 Afghanis when you will convert it back. Now suppose you are investing your money, this 80,000 in USA. Just I am giving these 2 examples, one Pakistan and one USA. So 80,000, what is the exchange rate? It is 80. So it becomes $8,000. You invest this 8,000 in USA. 8,000 10 से सोचे 80 देगा ना, $1 is equal to 80 Afghanis. No, सब 80,000 Afghanis दी, no divide को मुंगा पैसा बने पर 80 बने, no अत्ता जरा $. Now you invested this money here in USA. Now see, suppose you earned $800. Okay, let's buy ज़्यादा to $1,000 in bonds and shares. This is our profit on portfolio. Now, suppose $1 it was equal to 80, but now $1 is equal to 90. Suppose there is no change in exchange rate. So what will happen? 1,000 you will convert it back. So you will multiply it with 80. So you will get 80,000 Afghanis. Perfect. But now if exchange rate goes to 90, so same $1,000 you will multiply, because you will convert your currency back to your home currency. So you will multiply it with 90. So it will become 1,000 multiplied by 90. So it becomes $9,000. So see, because of exchange rate, previously your profit was 8,000. Sorry, this is 80,000. This is 90,000. Previously, you got 80,000 Afghanis back. This is only about profit. And here you are getting back 90,000 Afghanis. So see, this difference of 10,000, this is because of change in exchange rate. Previously the exchange rate was 80, now the foreign currency becomes strong. Previously for $1 you are getting 80 Afghanis, but for $1 now you are getting 90 Afghanis. Foreign currency becomes strong here. مطلب دا دی چې مخکې به تاسو اتیا افغانۍ ورکړئ نو تاسو ته به $1 میلاو شو، اوس 90 افغانۍ ورکوئ نو تاسو ته $1 میلاویږي، نو مطلب تاسو $10 زیات ورکوئ. نو دې مطلب دا شو چې ډالر څه شو؟ strong شو. Okay, take another example. Suppose Afghanistan, and this is USA. You have this much Afghanis. 8 million Afghanis. You want to invest it. Suppose you are going to invest it in USA because you are expecting that US currency will become strong. At this time, $1 it is equal to 80 Afghanis. Okay, so what will we do? First, because you are investing in USA, so first you will convert your Afghanis to dollars. So this divided by 80, because exchange rate is 80, so it becomes 8 and 8 ones are 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it becomes $100,000, and you invested your money, that is $100,000 in USA. Now suppose on this $100,000 you earned $10,000 in portfolio, in bonds and shares. Now, if the exchange rate is the same, that is $1 is equal to 80, so you will multiply, because you will take this money and you will convert it to Afghanistan, because you are living in Afghanistan. So when the profit will come, you will convert it back to Afghanistan. So it becomes how much? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it becomes 8 lakh Afghanis. Your profit will become 8 lakh Afghanis. But if dollars become strong, $1 is equal to 90 Afghanis. Suppose. So now what will be the impact on your profit? Same, what was your profit? $10,000. So now you will convert this $10,000 to Afghanis. And what is the exchange rate now? It is $90. So you will multiply it with 90. So when you will multiply it with 90, you will get how much? 9 lakh Afghanis. So now see, foreign currency becomes strong. Foreign currency becomes strong. $1.80, now it becomes $1.90. So because of this, your profit from 8 lakh it becomes 9 lakh. Why this 1 lakh difference? This is only because of change in exchange rate. Foreign currency becomes strong, so because of that, instead of 8 lakh profit, you earned 9 lakh as a profit. So this is the conclusion, that you will invest your money. See, foreign investors may be attracted if the local currency is expected to strengthen. We are talking about this local currency. If this local currency becomes strong, so the profit will go from 8 lakh to how much? 9 lakh. So you are earning 1 lakh more profit. And this is because of only what? This local currency in the country in which you are investing. This local currency becomes strong. So because of that, your profit is increasing by $100,000. So these are three factors that are affecting international portfolio investment. Inshallah, in the next class, then we will discuss about factors affecting DFI. Assalamu alaikum.